Most of the time when people think of a pumpkin, they're thinking of a 20 or 25 pound jack-o'-lantern type of pumpkin. And of all of the kinds of pumpkins that we can grow here, the jack-o'-lantern is not one of those. The jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, the larger ones, are really difficult here. The high temperatures, high humidity, chances of storms in the fall when those crops would be growing make it really difficult. So there's essentially no commercial acreage in Florida of the jack-o'-lantern types of pumpkins. What tends to happen here when it's really warm and humid in the fall is that the crop will get ready really quickly and it never has a chance really to size up, and it needs cool temperatures to form that nice deep orange color. The other important characteristic of a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin is the handle, the stem. And so with our diseases here, we tend not to be able to make a real strong stem. So they tend to be smaller, not as deep orange, and a weak stem, meaning that we just really can't compete with areas that are better suited to grow pumpkins. But I think the substitute that is a little bit better and still decorative at this time of year would be some of the winter squashes, maybe some of the what we would call hard squashes. And those would include things like acorn squash, butternut squash, spaghetti squash. And so they're a little bit easier to grow, a little bit more likely to be successful in growing them yourself rather than a big jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. So perhaps the best strategy is to buy a jack-o'-lantern that is going to most likely be from somewhere else, and then support it with all the other things that are a little bit easier to grow here in Florida.